Hi everyone, Bernard here on behalf of MovieGameNostalgia.com and a little look forward to what's on the UK TV between the 23rd and the 29th of May, which includes a bank holiday Monday here in the UK. If you're outside of the UK, this might whet your appetite for trying to locate some of these TV series or rewatch a couple of films, because obviously a lot of the films we talk about today are old classics or ones we've seen before, but far from comprehensive, may I say. I mean, thanks for a couple of guys last week who added a couple of films I missed, but it's not, I don't go through every film, just ones that sort of catch my eye. So if you can recommend films, perhaps I've not mentioned that I should be mentioning that perhaps people don't know about, so please let me know and I'll retweet them and add them to the list like I did last week when I had a couple of additions to what we said. Right, so we're going to look at what's on to watch. You can buy these as well, of course. They're all available to buy. Please, if you're new to the channel, push that old subscribe button there. It'd be fantastic. Push the bell notification on these little vlogs and information videos, and obviously I do movie reviews and TV drama reviews, etc. So hit that little notification button there and make sure your notifications are set to public as well, otherwise you don't receive the notifications. Right, let's have a quick look through different changes this week. Let's have a quick look through what films are about, what films are out. Mainly, these are all on Freeview. There's no, I won't be doing any sort of satellite stuff. It's all on Freeview here in the UK, so it should be available to you wherever you are in the world outside of the UK. Right, looking at the films. On Saturday the 23rd of May, you've got two of the Addams families. Very good. I mean, I've watched the recent animation. I wasn't overly impressed, but we've still got the original Addams Family and Addams Family Values are both on Channel 5, one after another, and always worth a good watch. I mean, it's obviously Barry Sonnenfeld actually directed both these, and some great. It's just really good fun, the Addams Family. I enjoy the TV series. I did enjoy these films, to be honest with you. It's done really well. So Addams Family's on at 1:50 p.m. and Addams Family Values at 3:55 p.m. So that's a little double there for you on Channel 5. Also on BBC 2 at 3 p.m. we've got the classic Citizen Kane. We've got Orson Welles' Citizen Kane, one of the absolute classics of our time, going back to 1941. So that's on BBC 2. And you've got the follow-up to Mr. Nemo, haven't we? We've got Finding Dory at 6:20 p.m. on BBC 1 on Saturday the 23rd as well. So that's Finding Dory. If you want a fix of James Bond, well, we always have a look for a James Bond film, don't we? The World Is Not Enough is on at 10:30 p.m. on ITV. The World Is Not Enough. Then on to Sunday, a classic in the morning at 10:35 a.m. on BBC 2. So set your tapes, or you obviously you don't have tapes now. You just record off the telly or whichever way you do it. You've got Great Expectations, the David Lean Great Expectations from 1946. That's on at 10:35 a.m. BBC 2. You've got the classic John Wayne, She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, one of the best westerns. On 1950, that dates back to. That's BBC 2 at 3:35 p.m. on Sunday. And the Godzilla. Not a lot of people like the Godzilla. This is the Matthew Broderick Godzilla from 1998. I mean, a lot of people didn't like that. I quite enjoyed it, so I'm going to recommend it. I'm going to recommend Godzilla. That's on Channel 5 at 3:45 p.m. on Sunday. And the best Jurassic Park, which is the first Jurassic Park, that's also on Sunday at 5:45 p.m. on ITV. So that's the best one. So if you can get through the adverts, if you record it, you can fast forward through the adverts like I do, or jump ahead and that sort of thing. And also on Sunday, it's a bank holiday weekend after all, you got The Madness of King George, a superb drama if you've never watched that, from 1994 with Helen Mirren, of course, starring in that. That's at 6:50 p.m. on Film 4. And on Channel 4 at 11:25 p.m. on the Sunday evening, you've got East is East, the classic East is East, shot near where I used to live at the time, up in Higher Openshaw, Droylsden Way, up in the north, up in Manchester. A lot of the footage was shot in the back streets, so probably about 300 or 400 yards from where I used to live. So that's East is East. On the Sunday, Bank Holiday Monday, you've got the classics such as BBC 2 at 2:50. You've got Top Hat, of course, with the wonderful Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. Top Hat, don't miss that. Still a classic now. And we've also got Paddington 1 and 2, but be careful, Paddington 1's on after Paddington 2 because it's on two different channels. So you've got Paddington 1, which is on E4 at 7:10 p.m. And obviously Paddington 2, which is on BBC One at 7 p.m. So as long as you record them or watch Paddington 1 and then go back and watch Paddington 2, watch them in the right order. It doesn't ruin it for you then. It doesn't really matter, does it? Let's be honest about it. And on to Tuesday, that's Bank Holiday Monday. On to Tuesday, if you recovered from Bank Holiday Monday, ITV 9 p.m. Jaws. If you want a fix of your shark film, Jaws is on 9 p.m. ITV. Some people say, oh no, not again, but I say, yeah, great stuff. And on to Friday now. Not much on Wednesday and Thursday. There's some films, obviously, but nothing outstanding. So back onto the last film we're going to look at is on Friday, which is the original, the fantastic, at 2:50 p.m. on BBC Two. You've got King Kong. I'm talking about the 1933 version. And I do quite like the new versions as well, but obviously that's on. So please don't miss King Kong on Friday. BBC Two, 2:50 p.m. or set to record. Right, on the TV, some stuff, some new series and some old ones that have been repeated or are all worth a watch. On BBC Two at 7:35 p.m. on Saturday evening, got Talking Pictures, and it features Joan Collins. A look at the TV appearances made by the Dynasty and Benidorm star, with archive footage telling the story of her life and career. So if you like Joan Collins, that's on BBC Two at 7:35 p.m. On to the Sunday, the 24th of May. Sunday the 24th of May. The Mayans is back. Mayans MC. Obviously, new series with that, the Mexican-American crime drama. So if you're into that, that's back on BBC Two at 10:55 p.m. and the first 2 episodes. So you get 2 episodes for your money, one at 10:55 and one at 11:45 p.m. So if you like your Mayans stuff, your gang stuff, that's back on the telly with a new series on BBC Two. ITV on Monday night, we've got Grow Your Own at Home. If you're looking for things to do at the moment, you're a little bit bored, if you're still stuck at home, you've not gone back to work. It's Grow Your Own at Home with Alan Titch, the wonderful Alan Titchmarsh, of course. It's the first of 3 episodes. Advice on growing fruit and vegetables, with Alan sharing the methods he uses on his own plot. So if you've got green fingers, you want to watch that. That's Monday at 8:30 p.m. Tuesday, on to Tuesday on BBC Two at 9 p.m. we've got A House Through Time, which if you like your history like I do, it's a 1 of 4, so this is the first of a 4-parter. David Alusoga traces the history of an 18th century sea captain's house near Bristol docks with links to the slave trade. Bristol was a major port in the transportation of slaves from Africa's Guinea coast to the Caribbean, and both the man who built his house and its first full-time resident were heavily involved in the trade. So David uncovers stories of piracy and a household slave who made a daring escape from the property. So that's A House Through Time, if that's the sort of thing you like. And on Channel 4, totally opposite, you've got the Bake Off, The Professionals. So The Professionals is back, Bake Off. Liam Charles and Tom Allen. No idea who they are. I might know if I look at them. Present as professional patisserie teams compete, with Benoit Blin and Cherish Findon returning to judge their efforts. Again, I have no idea who they are. I have seen bits of Bake Off, but it's not my sort of thing, to be honest with you. On to Wednesday, the 27th of May. 7 o'clock on BBC Two, you got The Other Side of Dunkirk. It's so I think this has been on before, but it's well worth a watch. The story behind the famous World War II incident in which over 300,000 stranded British troops and Allied troops were evacuated from the beaches of northern France, as seen from the French, German and Dutch perspective. So that's 7 o'clock BBC Two, you like that sort of thing, on Wednesday the 27th of May. On to Thursday. We've got, well, a bit of a treat on Thursday. We've got 3 things. We've got 8:05 p.m. BBC One. We've got Football, Prince William and Our Mental Health. And what this is a documentary following the Duke of Cambridge's work to break the taboo surrounding mental health, using football as a way to encourage men to open up and talk about their emotions. The documentary follows William as he meets players and fans from grassroots to the upper echelons of the game, who openly discuss their mental health challenges. And of interest to me, former England goalkeeper and ex-Manchester City hero Joe Hart talks about how he's learnt to cope with difficulties at the very top. So that's Football, Prince William and Our Mental Health. If that appeals to you, that's 8:05 on BBC One on Thursday the 28th of May. Twitch over to BBC Two at 9 o'clock. You got the new series of QI. I always like a bit of QI. There's so many of these I've watched and so many I haven't watched. But obviously Sandy Tuxford's back. And she's got John Barrowman, Phil Jupitus, Aisling Beer, and Alan Davis with her for the. Alan Davis, has he ever appeared in that before? And the first, and at 9:30, we've got a brand new comedy, just a 6-part comedy. You'll see the first series on BBC Two at 9:30 p.m. and then you can binge watch it if you want on the iPlayer, BBC iPlayer. It's called The First Team, and it's the first episode of 6. It's a comedy following the adventures of 3 young footballers, their Italian manager, and eccentric chairman, with Will Arnott. So that's a new little comedy. I'll have a look at that. I'll probably binge watch it, let you know what I think on that one. And on ITV at 8:30, just get your fix of your wildlife. I always like a little bit of a wildlife every week, don't we? We've got Martin Clunes. I'm not a big fan of watching his stuff. I like some of his comedy stuff. I love Doc Martin, but I don't really like his wildlife stuff. His documentary stuff, to be honest with you. But if that's your sort of thing, it's a new series, My Travels and Other Animals. It's first of 6. It's the good, the bad and the ugly. Martin learns about animal exploitation visiting Sri Lanka, where fishing for manta rays is legal, but he also sees a turtle sanctuary that offers hope. So obviously if you're into that sort of wildlife and like Martin Clunes, that's My Travels and Other Animals. That's 8:30 p.m. on ITV. Just half an hour, that one. It's only a half an hour programme. And for the Friday, and I think I was struggling to find something for the Friday, to be honest with you, for you to watch. So something late on Channel 5 took my eye as something to watch. Ken Dodd, in his own words. I used to love Ken Dodd. Profiled the comedian, incorporating some of the best performances alongside archive interviews and contributions from friends, colleagues and fellow comics. Yeah, as I said, there's a lot of films this week, and there's a lot of films I've not included in there that are good films that I've just didn't mention. But on the TV series side, it's a bit of a quiet week there, so I did notice that there's no great new dramas. As I say, that little football comedy might have interest, and I'll try and watch that and do a little review for you as well if you see whether it's worth watching or it's just a bit silly. I'll do that for you anyway. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments any other things that you really want to watch, or a series I may have missed that I should be watching, or we all should be watching. So please let me know. As I said, it's just a taste of what's there. It's not extensive by any means. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please, if you can follow me on Twitter at nostalgia_movie or at Charles Dineen, Dineen spelled DINNEN. You can follow me on Facebook as well. With BoardGameGeek, links to Movie Game Nostalgia.com, which is my sort of website for old and rare DVDs, movie posters from the 1990s and 2000s, and some older board games, some Waddington's Parker board games, them sort of things. Some the odd newish one, but mainly older board games. So if you can spare a couple of minutes to have a look on MovieGameNostalgia.com, a thumbs up to you. That's a visual thumbs up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll be back next week with looking at we're into June, aren't we? into June already. We're assuming my birthday. That's one thing to look forward to, although there's not many things to look forward to at the moment. It's nice to think about holidays and stuff, wouldn't it? But that's on the back burner just for now, isn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching. Bernard's saying, whatever you're going to do the rest of your day, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families, and let's all look after each other. And hopefully I'll see you all again very soon for another little special. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.